Disengage limiter. Looks like you're clear on the pit exit.
There we go. Let me know if my microphone is muted now still. If you could. Or if we're good. Army 8 of you already. Hello, how you doing? Right. Just to get you caught up. Road Atlanta's like one of my best tracks. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Me and Road Atlanta got a long-term relationship. With the passion still there. It's a good track, and so far in practice we've punched it right at the top. Replicating that in qualifying and in practice is going to be the trick. And qualifying is coming up fast. About 3 minutes of open practice left, and then it's open qualifying. And obviously if someone else happens to pick up a good tow, right, streaming. If someone else just happens to pick up a good tow, then you know that trumps almost anything. But otherwise the tactic is good, the car's good. Yeah, I'm sticking with 52% bias because it's not turny enough by default. Not at the high speeds here.
Turn harder then.
Don't want to. That's not my style. So this should be an interesting race.
Right. Turn more.
Just go around the track faster. Competition is pretty spicy. We've got Anton Rieger, Jochen van Zuylen, Chris McDuff and Carl Moore also within punching distance. Dean Powell, the amazing barefooted man, our teammate, the other voice you can hear, is currently in 7th. Now we're also hoping for a good tandem finish because we're currently at the top of the teams as well. If we can stay there, that'd be nice.
That was at 17.6. Off in sector 1.
It's going to be a real slog, this one. 50 minutes Road Atlanta, mandatory pit stop. Everybody starts on the same amount of fuel, so the pit stop window is roughly the same usually. We're going to need to be worried about potential fuel undercuts. Some of the guys here are quite crafty with that.
Sector 2's 2/10 off the pace. Watch your speed limit in the pits. Box in 390 metres.
Really hoping for a good one this time. It should be good. Unless we have a calamity. Big grid, as per usual.
100 metres. 50 metres. It thinks it is clear.
34 cars on the grid this time. Here we go then, qualifying is go. Godspeed.
You too, man.
Godspeed.
exit's clear. Push. Okay, Daniel, we've got 19 minutes to do the business.
Qualifying is go.
Right side. Clear right. The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 23 Celsius.
There's a car park back here.
Always is. Here we go then, first flyer.
Whereabouts in circuit are you?
Just under the bridge now.
The leader's just done it.
At the top.
17.5.
Finish line.
The leader has just done a 17.4. Pole position. You're currently 0.1 quicker than second. That lap time was 17.2.
Oh, that was good.
Sector 1 time's okay.
Cheers, Darren. Oh, got a little bit snagged on that curbing. We're less than a tenth up on the previous lap we just did. If we
Off the pace in sector 2.
if we stumble on a last chicane, it might benefit us just to come in for the pits. No, this will be a minor improvement. Every tenth is going to count.
The leader's just done it on 17.1. The car ahead has just done it on 17.2. B2. Sector 3 time is fast. Yellow flag, watch out.
Alright, it's an off track, so we're going to come in for tyres at the end of this lap. Put some fresh boots on, and then go again. But we'll burn some fuel off in the meantime. Who's got top spot? Oh, Joachim. Yeah, he's quick. Very quick bloke. No Chris McDuff up there yet. He's our championship rival, essentially. well, it's coming for some fresh boots. Oop, and try not to have an adventure in the process.
Track limits. Watch your speed. Box in 390 meters.
The pressure's on, the heat's on.
100 meters. 50 meters.
Oh no, the gloves have been preheated because it's been sat on the blooming PC. Let's get the blower on.
There's a car approaching. Stay behind the line.
We're going to get clear of him. My left hand covers the relative box when I'm coming out the pit, so I can't see who's there or anything.
The leader has just done it on 17.0. Blue flag. Yellow flag.
A little bit wonky, but there's still time to recover that time.
You're 2/10 off the pace in sector 1. Car right. Right side's clear.
No good on that lap. Wasn't a good start, and we got a little bit held up on traffic, but there's still time. Let's go again.
Yellow flag.
I wouldn't say that was ideal, but we'll live. Fabian's not going to give us the luxury of a toe on the back end though, that's a shame. Ah, you could have done us a solid there, Fabian. Right, 2.5 temps up. This is good. Come on now, just one last corner to go. Or the chicane at least. Let's do this.
Sector 2 time.
Nail it. Nail it, nail it, nail it. That's not nailing it, is it? Oh no, you gotta be joking. That was such a big margin. That was a shoe-in for pole. All we had to do was keep it together. All we had to do was follow the damn delta.
0.4
CJ.
Sector 3 is 0.6 off the pace. Yellow flag.
Alright, coming for fresh tyres again at this end of this lap. We've used these ones up and all. Oh, gutted.
You're 0.2 off the pace in sector 1.
You want a lap?
Sector 2 is 0.5 off the pace. Look out for the pit speed limit. Box in 390 metres.
Like ditch gloves. I think they're just warm.
100 metres.
Unnecessarily warm.
50 metres.
Well, that's doing. I'll just do the blinds. Brr. There we go. You want a lap?
Nah.
Oh,
Why, what's
came into a final straight, 2.5 temps up. Got loose and last chicane ruined it all.
Oh man.
2.5 temps.
That would have been
That's
massive
that'd
time.
have been like
16.
slam dunk. Yeah,
Keep
yeah.
tight. Blue flag.
There we go.
The leader's just done
Twin
it
him
on
to the pit for one more, I
17.0.
think.
Yeah,
It's all about finding the gap.
I think there's time for 2 more runs. You know, it's only a minute 15 lap,
Oh yeah, of course.
so don't give up till it's over.
Yeah, I only need to like find a couple of attempts. Well up there.
Phil, I'm sorry. If it's glitchy, there's not much I can do about it now. There must be something else going on.
Yellow flag. Caution.
Sorry about that, chaps. Thought I had that nailed with last week's stuff.
P3.
Well, that lap's in the bin. Just gonna have to go around again.
The leader has just done 116.9. Sector 1 is 1.3 seconds off the pace.
Nah, cheers, Phil. I would want to know because obviously I can't watch my own stream until it's over, and then by then it's just too late. But sorry, guys.
I've been there anyway. I'll have one more shot before the fuel.
You're now 0.7 seconds off the pace. Sector on time is good.
Yeah, that'll do.
That lap was at 1:16.8.
Oh, that won't do.
Watch the track limits, please, Daniel.
Oh, we'll quickly get some boots on and just try again, just once more.
Yeah, good one just then.
Yeah, that was more like it. First sector was ludicrous. I think I'll park it up now, actually.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
kind of
man.
driving at the minute.
Yeah.
I wasn't on off track anyway, it was full of fuel.
Yeah. Apparently the stream is a little bit laggy, so I've still not knocked that on the head. Something's still wrong there.
Oh, with the new CPU?
Yeah, I mean, it's one of them. I may just need the RAM. They're probably just not talking to each other, who knows. Or just set...
You see, you cancelled the stream?
No, it'll still keep going because it could sort itself out, who knows. But yeah, anyway, BRB. Right, back in 2 minutes, guys. At most. Back. Now, Phil, the Streamlabs also agrees and says it's a bit jittery. Basically, next time, I'll reduce the bitrate and stuff for next time. There's got to be something. Something of it. Plus, this PC installation has been with me for a long time now. It probably needs something doing there at all. Two, 1, 0, and then we got the cooldown time. So just a little parade lap, get ahead in the game. So it looks like we've just about held onto pole. I'm not seeing anyone on track that Anton and Joachim are in the pits. Not sure what Carl's doing, or Jarno. Chris McDuff is in 6th. He's the closest championship rival, so this is big. Big in terms of championship stuff. We're in the lead at the minute, but we're just about hanging on. There's still danger. All we need is one bad round, and it could be completely thrown up in the air. Man, such a sense of suspense. I'm just going to pit. Oh boy, it's exciting. Yeah. We'll get them stream issues sorted for next time. I think it's to do with... It's going to be to do with Streamlabs' settings. Or just RAM sync. Something ain't quite talking right. Not like it used to. Used to be pretty much set. It was fine until I got a blooming Ryzen 7. But it's, you know, faster and more powerful and
That's the end of the session. You're on pole. Well done.
I was on a Ryzen 5. Obviously I know that clock speeds matter, but it's a better clock speed and everything, so something just ain't quite talking right. We'll have it sorted for next time. Alright then, here we go. Let's go. Good luck, geezer. Stay in the race. Don't get sent. Let's bring it home.
Can't get sent if you send it.
If you send me once, you can't get sent again.
I do hate send it culture.
Send it is the worst phrase that's come out of racing in a long time. It's just a catch-all for driving like an idiot. Funny though.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
Just send it. Thanks all for riding along with us. I'll do it for you. I'll do it for you. Just gonna put that brake balance a little bit more conservative on the first lap because we don't want to lose that rear end. Got so much rear end. Hoping for a good one here.
You're in pole. The track temp is 23 Celsius.
Right. League rules say you cannot go until the green light.
Safety car in the right column.
Big grid. Best of luck. Rules of the league say you can't go until you see the green light.
Okay, Daniel, be ready. Go.
And there we are then. Well, there you have it. Almost missed it. Right, Anton is right in the draft. 4 tenths behind, the heart's pounding.
Left side. Clear left. Car right. Right side's clear.
Oh, he'd be insane to try and overtake there, but the name of the game is to put me off. That's a close one. We scuffed the last chicane last time. We didn't get as good an exit as we should have done. Hopefully this time around is better and we can avoid losing that couple of attempts. It's so important. We need to drop Anton. We need to put him in the clutches of Joachim and Carl. Better.
You're in the lead.
He's creeping up.
Okay, Daniel, hold your nerve, just keep it smooth, no mistakes.
It's all a bit of a procession back here.
Good.
Drag train.
Half a second between me and second. You're still 7th.
8th. I've got a bit of a bad spot. Initial start was
behind has just done a
then I kind of dropped back kind of on the 3rd corner or so.
That's good compared to
backed out.
recent lap ones. Can we keep this up for 50 minutes?
Okay, Daniel, we'll need to pit for fuel 27 minutes into the race. Just ignore it, it'll go away.
seconds dangerous now. He's getting in the toe on the back straight every time. And he's really good on the chicane, so every time I go over the start-finish straight, I've got to worry about him. Keep it up, keep it consistent. Good team points for us here.
Fastest lap. That lap was a 1:17.3.
That was a big chop, a bigger chop than I think I needed to on that one. Just me and Anton then. This is going to be a horrible 50 minutes.
Consistency, keep them coming.
Oh, that was a wide one.
Car right, clear right.
Anton sees better of it. I think he's going to try and just tuck in close on the main straight. That's his best chance, really. That was scary. There he goes. He's going to have a run on us this time. Maybe not then.
Let's see how wide you can make this thing. Your last lap time was at 1:18.1.
Now, is Doug going to hold us up here? No, he isn't, but probably not in the way he intended. Oh man, I'm sorry for you, Doug. That's no way to go, is it? Third place is about 3.5 seconds behind from us. He's not really in a position to catch. I think what Anton might be doing is basically tucking in behind, saving some fuel, because he might be able to just overtake in the pits. Yeah, that was the commentator's curse and a half, wasn't it? Blue flag curse.
You've just done a 117.6. Alright Daniel, don't let this guy distract you.
This is not very, this ain't very pleasurable. This is just stress. Doug! Doug!
Clear left.
What are you doing? Doug! No, Doug, no! Alright. I've laughed it off before, but it's time for
Alright.
some constructive instruction there.
Okay Daniel, you've got half your fuel left.
Austin. Oh man, my apologies guys, the stream is just pants tonight.
The gap in front is now 1.7 seconds. E2.
Okay, now I'm warm.
The gap in front is now 1.9 seconds.
Struck that curb really hard. Now remember this, being a back marker is a very complicated job. Because you've got to focus on your own driving and somehow worry about, oh come on, Tony, come on Tony, don't do this to me.
Well, that was on 17.5.
Tony.
Car right side's clear.
Good God. But the one thing about backmarking is that there are easy ways to do it and there are hard ways to do it. It's much easier to give way before you enter the complex sections. It actually costs, as a backmarker, it also costs you less time. It doesn't feel like it, but it does. It definitely does. It's much less risky too.
Got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
And not only that, but it's like the gentlemanly thing to do.
The gap ahead is now 2.1. P2.
Six-ish minutes of
Oh my goodness, Tony Nolan.
dude.
Fastest lap. You've just done it on 17.2. Sectors 1 and 2 are fast. Sector 3 times okay.
What is this?
On your right.
Sorry, Fraser.
You're right.
You did your best. Now I'm a staunch advocate that everybody deserves their place on a grid. They do. But there's an art to backmarking. And today I'm just getting the raw end of everything.
The gap in front is now 3.5.
There's now 3.5 seconds. I lost a second and a half in that exchange. Luckily, third is way behind. I don't know what's happened to Carl, etc. Whoever was behind him. It looks like Anton's got this sealed.
Sector
Hey,
1
Alice.
is 1.4 seconds off the pace.
And
Sector
folks,
2 is 0.3 off the pace. Sector 3 times
the stream
20.
isn't particularly good quality today, so my apologies. Something's making it go lumpy. It's alright my side though, thankfully. Fifth, good job. Keep it up. Everything's coming up Millhouse.
You know I've already pitted, right?
What? No, you ain't. You rotter, you had me then.
The gap ahead is now 3.5.
I've come into pit as I picked up their slowdown on the last chicane. The pit lane's a good place to serve a penalty.
No. Tell me you ain't.
No, I haven't got a pit stop or anything. I haven't got a stop and go.
Did you serve it
served it
before
in
you
the
cross the
Okay,
line?
Daniel.
Served in the pit lane, yeah.
Okay. Before you cross the pit entry
Yeah,
line?
yeah,
Okay, cool. Jesus. Can you imagine?
That's happened to me before, hasn't it?
Yeah. Now I feel every time I pit early to bet against the back markers, it never goes very well. It's more valuable at this point just to stay on the light fuel loads. So I'm going to stay out till we have to come in. 3 more laps.
The lap time was at 1:17.4. The guy behind has just done it on 17.3.
Right, Louis is demonstrating how to back mark. Good job, Louis. Or Lewis. Hello, Michael. Cheers all.
The gap in front is now
Ryan.
3.5.
If you're just joining us, we were leading until we got a massive hold up from a couple of back markers, which gave Anton the lead and extended it. So we're kind of trying to just work back to where we rightfully should be. Anton's about 3.5 seconds ahead. He's rapid though. He was on our tail all the way in the first half. Our pace is basically identical.
Alright Daniel, we're halfway through. Should be about 2 minutes of fuel left.
Coming in next lap. Doing good, Bruno. Thank you very much for asking. Keeping it calm. I should be red faced waving my fist around, but ain't in my style. Cheers. Thanks, Abdul.
You've got 2 minutes of fuel remaining.
One more lap. And then we're in. Just one last check. The tyres are off. Yep, they are.
Sectors 1 and 2. We're a tenth off the pace in sector 3. Very little fuel left. Coming to the pits at the end of this lap. Box this lap. The gap ahead is now 3.8.
There's also the possibility that the tyres on Anton's car might start giving up a bit. We are certified.
2 litres left.
I am a certified tyre caregiver. They're always in really good nick at the end, whereas some people find that theirs are a bit shredded. Let's hope for that then, There's still time for that to come to us. We're only halfway through. Okay.
One litre remaining. The leader is pitting now. What's your speed limit in the pits? Pit lane speed limit is 72 kilometers per hour. We'll pull you to the end. The car behind is pitting.
Where's our man? There he is. Right at the end. We can still get him.
100 metres. 50 metres.
46 litres in. I get a feeling Anton is going to come out the pits with a long lead, but we just have to trust that the tyres will come to us at the end. It's going to be a fairly long feeling pit stop here. Yeah, he's gone already. Oh, that was a long wait.
I've never been so infuriated by a backmarker as much as Tony Nelson.
Anton's up the road now. I'll show you after the race.
Car right.
I lost first because of a back marker, basically.
Still there.
A horrible, you know when you
Still
like
there.
meet somebody in the corridor and,
Clear right.
and you don't know which way to go. Basically that.
There I can kind of forgive, but like he's not giving over on the straight and then parking it on the chicane.
Yeah, that's the problem here. I think it's a case of a bit of like back marker etiquette.
Car in front is pitting.
Oh. Oh no, he isn't. That was weird. It showed Anton was winning the pits then for a sec. What do I like about the Ferrari? Everything. It's the most beautiful car ever made and ever will be. Everywhere you look on the 488, there's just design perfection. But the incoming 296 that's replacing it is a bag of nails compared to this.
The gap in front is now 6.5.
What was that noise about?
What?
20 minutes remaining. You've got
eh?
20 minutes left.
You made like a uh-oh.
Oh, yeah. It's the relative looked like Anton was going in the pits again, the first place leader, but he wasn't. I think it was a bit of lag. Oh, it's so close to the dust vat. Yeah, there's always a chance.
Okay, Daniel, that's good consistency. Keep it up.
Chris. Oh, thank God. That's what I mean. Chris had to slam on the anchors there because we couldn't pass him, but he's now a second behind us.
Behind is now
If
5.5
if he
seconds.
just slid like behind us, slightly behind us on the straight, he would get my toe now. You know, he would get that slipstream. So it's there's an art to backmarking. There's an art to keeping the car pointed the right way and all. Bloody hell. Right, enough moaning, let's get on with it. Yeah, Chris McDuff, he's just inevitable, isn't he? So consistent.
You've just done it on 17.7. The gap behind is now 5.8 seconds.
I don't think racing is physically possible at Monaco, is it? I think when the F1 goes out, it's all CGI. It's not happening for real. Right, that delta bar that you see at the top there, that's compared to the last lap we did. So this was nearly 3 tenths faster than the last lap before us.
That was on 17.4. Okay, Daniel, 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes. Car left. Clear left.
Tony, next time just go around the corner normally and you'll be fine. I was expecting you to just do the corner normally and then I was just tuck in behind you and get a little bit of a tow. There's no need to sort of duck out wide because it means I can't use all the exit either. When you do that, it slows us both down. Just do the corner normally next time and you'll be fine. Yeah, every time I do a lap and it's green, it means I'm getting quicker every lap. If it's around about neutral, then that means the pace is consistent and we're doing okay. Right, what's happening here then? Okay, Lewis is a good battle. Okay, he's got awareness coming out of his eyeballs.
6.1 seconds.
Anton's in the middle of a bit of a pack there.
Your lap time was
Well, at least I think that's him. No, that's not Anton. Anton's already up the road. Made it through scot-free, the slippery customer. Ooh.
Car right. Right side's clear.
Cheers, Connor.
That's good consistency. Keep it up.
Right, now. Ideally, Fraser takes this opportunity to sort of slot in behind. But that ain't what's going to happen.
The gap in front is now 6.7 seconds.
Ooh. Cheers, Fraser.
You're right. Clear right. You've just done a 117.2.
Oh, what's going on here? Ooh.
All right, Daniel. 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
Cheers, Gordon.
On your right. Clear right.
Ryan, that's a good move. Probably not a lot has happened in the last 6 months, to be fair, but it's still always wise to reinstall iRacing.
The guy behind's catching. The gap's now 5.9 seconds.
We've got to keep going. 10 minutes left. Anything can happen to Anton in 10 minutes. Anything can happen to us in 10 minutes, and all that's the problem.
time was 117.2.
Favourite track as of late? Road Atlanta is one of my favourites regardless of the season. But I really did enjoy Laguna Seca last week, even though it's one of his tracks nobody loves. It's a loveless track.
The gap in front is now 7.2. Okay, Daniel, you've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Anton's holding fast. I'll be surprised if we can catch him now. But Road Atlanta can snap.
Yellow flag. Left side.
Jesus.
Hold your line. Clear left. The gap behind is now 7.5 seconds.
Start on your own there.
Yeah, miles away from first now.
That lap time was 117.8. Fastest lap for Moore, 117.1. 5 minutes to go. You're looking good for a podium.
Hopefully third, fourth and fifth have a bit of a tangle for me.
Well, fingers crossed. Whereabouts are you at the minute?
Eighth.
That's still really good. That's what we want. That's one of your highest finishes, isn't it?
I think legitimate one where I haven't kind of crashed or...
Yeah, and that's happened to you a lot. So you've kind of been you've been robbed a little bit. Dee's currently 8th, as he's just mentioned. That's good for us because the point spread is pretty wide.
Left side.
As in, you can still get really good points for like finishing 10th. The important thing is to finish. That's all that matters.
I think I've clouded the curb and lost a bit at the top end.
Aw. Oh, no you don't. No you blooming don't. That was scary. It's getting a bit loose now. Oh! How did we not get an off track for that? Ooh. I'm back on 53% bias because it's getting a bit hairy now.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
It just tried to scoot me off on turn 1.
Who did?
The car.
Oh.
So just be conservative now, preserve your position. I'm on 53%.
5 minutes. That last lap was at 117.6.
Last lap. I think Anton's pretty much got it settled.
Okay, Daniel, one more to go. Keep it together, we'll be on the podium. Lap time's pretty consistent.
Oh, we're under 5 incident points, so at least we don't get a penalty for that. You get a penalty for every 5 incident points you pick up, which just scrapes off a couple of points. We didn't have any contact with anyone.
Just 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Not
to go.
too many off tracks. So all in all, not bad. Right, second. I get the feeling that we might have ended up there one way or another, but I'm happy with that.
Well done, Daniel. Great
Chris
drive.
McDuff.
That's the podium.
The important thing is that we beat Chris McDuff, although it's not by as many places as I might have expected. Not sure what happened to Carl and company. Second.
8th.
That's a good points haul. Ah, gutted. Gutted. Not necessarily gutted, but you know what I mean. Yeah, I'll have a look at the replay after, but yeah, it's probably the worst kind of the worst kind of backmarker stumble that I've ever probably had, and it's just the classic case of you gotta sort of like, you gotta give way before you get to the complicated stuff. Well, I think he might have just been coming out the pits, and you know what it's like, you can't see what's going on there.
Yeah, it's a bit different coming out.
Yeah, it's hard enough. I can't blame him, but just the fact that it happened was annoying. But, you know. That was a good race for us. Doug Vickers. And then Tony Nolan, sort of, not as bad, but it still cost me a couple of seconds. And by that point, Anton was gone.
He's quick, isn't he?
Yeah, he was on my tail all throughout the first like segment. It was shaping up to be a really interesting race, one way or another. I think he would have overcut me in the pits. He seemed to get away really quickly, and it went from like 3 seconds behind to like 7 seconds then.
Box in for 110
Yeah,
meters.
I had a pretty awful pit stop. Like I got a slowdown on the just before I thought I'd serve it in the pit lane. Well, serve it in the pit entry. Well, I don't think it worked that well.
There's a sister car.
I'm sure I clouded the
100
curb and
meters.
kind of bent a bumper or something.
50 meters.
Looks something good, Nick, from where I'm sitting. Right, let's have a look then. Let's review. There's my mouse. Good looking couple of cars, if I don't say so myself. What happened then? Oh no. Yeah, that's it. Lap
What lap?
11. Lap 11, my view. He didn't come out of the pits at all. He knew we were coming.
Oh man.
Oh boy. Yeah, I couldn't remember whether he came out of pits or not, but yeah, that's definitely one for some constructive feedback there. There's no need.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Yeah, there was a similar stumble with Tony Nolan somewhere along the line. Just trying to find it. Lap 14
for the second corner, couldn't he?
Lap 14. Yeah, turn 2, the outside of turn 2. He could have just hung wide on the outside of that, and it would have been. That's what I would have done. There wasn't anybody behind me for quite some time. That's what I would have done. And that's the feedback I'm going to give, because you know this. They got
I'm sure Tony Nolan drives without mirrors on.
It's just constructive feedback. That's all. They got as much a right to be as anybody, but if you know you're going to get overtaken, you kind of gotta learn. Like backmarking silver service, and it costs them less time. It's less dangerous for them as well. I'll see if I can't help or something like that. Yeah, lap 14. Same old deal. Same old deal. You can see me behind. And doesn't take the opportunity that you or I would take to kind of give up a spot. And that delays me even more. And after that, there's no hope, really. Never mind. A second. It wasn't like I got took out.
I enjoyed that though.
Yeah, that was good. That was a really good race, and good for us. Oh yeah, Fraser. That was it. There's another one. That one's worth looking at if you're still in.
Yeah, I'm still in. What lap?
Lap 16.
2 litres remaining. Okay, Daniel, we're running on fumes, mate. Come into the pits at the end of this lap. Box this lap. Vickers has just retired from the
Yeah,
race.
it's a tricky one, isn't it? That was just out of the pits, wasn't it?
Yeah. Like I say, not exactly crimes of the century, but it really did. It neutralised the race, basically. That was going to be a ding-dong until we finished, that was. He had me all the way, 10 laps of pure torture, and then it all just gets sort of like sliced in two. I want to see it from Anton's point of view. It probably looks like a circus. Well, never mind. What can you do? Alright, that's that then.
Yeah, in a bit.
Yeah. And you?
Oh boy.
Well done. That's good points. Team points, that.
That's in the bag, isn't it?
I reckon. Le Mans next.
Should be fun.
That will be good.
How long is it? Hour and a half?
90 minutes, yeah.
Nice.
90 minutes, Le Mans, and if you can qualify as well as you can now, we can get into a 2-car tandem. It's going to be a 1-2.
I don't think so.
It's possible. Just think about Daytona quali last time we were on ARL GT. It's just going to be like that.
Yeah. I'll put in a bit of practice.
Yeah, worth it.
Right.
See you in a bit.
Out of here. Boy.
Laters. Right then, folks. Because I'm too lazy to get like an end credit screen on or like stream ending screen, I'm gonna say goodbye now. I'm gonna nip away for a minute or two. Enjoy the hypnotic scenes. Enjoy the hypnotic 15 frames per second scenes of Vicaria, and have a great evening, folks. And thanks for riding along. You guys make it a lot more interesting, so thank you. See you again. Oh yeah, and this is the stream ender music.